Mommy's with the maggots now.
Have no fear, this week's picks are the opposite of Evil Dead. They're good and alive. Along with the return of the popular Evil Dead franchise, we're also serving up a Guy Ritchie thriller, a Joaquin Phoenix drama, a nun fighting against artificial intelligence, and the final episode of The Adventures of Baby Yoda. Or whatever that show is called. Rotten Tomatoes is taking you to the outer reaches of the galaxy and beyond on this week's What to Watch.
It's me. Don't let it take my babies.
Heading into a theater near you is the horror flick Evil Dead Rise. This marks the 5th installment in the Evil Dead film series, which, right there, the fact that they keep making them is reason enough to watch. It follows two estranged sisters trying to save their family from demonic creatures and was written and directed by Lee Cronin. But have no fear, Evil Dead fans, because franchise creator Sam Raimi did serve as an executive producer, which could be why this one is coming in certified fresh on the tomato meter at 91%. And if you are a big fan of the franchise, the critics' consensus should make you feel at ease about the direction they've gone. It says, offering just about everything longtime fans could hope for while still managing to carry the franchise forward, Evil Dead Rise is all kinds of groovy. Yep, groovy. More like nightmare fuel.
The interpreter saved my life, and now I have to go save his.
Ahmed ended up with a price on his head from the Taliban.
We can't intervene.
I am gonna have to get him out myself.
Also opening in theaters is the action thriller The Covenant. More specifically, since there's a million The Covenant movies, this one is billed as Guy Ritchie's The Covenant, considering he directed and co-wrote it. And since he rarely disappoints, that's reason number one to see this movie. Plus, it has a pretty great premise. It stars Jake Gyllenhaal as a U.S. Army sergeant who, after having his life saved by an Afghan interpreter, goes back into a dangerous war zone to return the favor. And critics are feeling this fresh film, and especially the evolution of Ritchie. For instance, David Rooney from Hollywood Reporter called it a gritty change of pace for the director, and Variety's Owen Gleiberman said, "We're seeing a born-again filmmaker." Atta guy. You know, because his name is Guy, right?
Feeling sad about going home, Beau? Must feel totally unreal.
I'm supposed to be leaving.
I don't know if that's gonna happen.
Another strong option in theaters this week is the black comedy horror film Beau Is Afraid, coming in fresh at 74% on the tomato meter. This one stars Joaquin Phoenix, who has pretty much become a must-watch kind of star with the unique roles he takes and the success his films have seen. And for good measure, he's backed by a strong supporting cast that includes Nathan Lane, Amy Ryan, and Parker Posey, among others. But Phoenix isn't the only talent on a roll who's involved with this project. Writer-director Ari Aster's previous films, Hereditary and Midsommar, are both certified fresh, and we can't wait to see what he comes up with next. And to complete the trifecta of Hollywood momentum, Beau Is Afraid comes courtesy of the indie studio A24, which has been behind countless hits over the past few years, including recent Best Picture winner Everything Everywhere All at Once. That was so good. I'm no math whiz, but add all those things together and we've got potential for something special.
It is a machine.
She wants to talk.
Talk to you.
If I say no, it's just gonna send someone else, isn't it?
Probably.
But it's not all theatrical releases this week. You could also snuggle up on the couch for the premiere of the Peacock series, Mrs. Davis. There's plenty of good reasons to give this one your time, starting with the fact that it has been co-created by Damon Lindelof, who's been behind a ton of hit shows like Lost, The Leftovers, which is my favorite, and Watchmen. Plus the series, which is certified fresh in its first season, stars Betty Gilpin as a nun who uses her faith to take on a powerful artificial intelligence technology. Hello. Talk about a timely topic. And speaking of Gilpin, the Emmy nominee brings a strong resume to this leading role after great parts in shows like Glow and Nurse Jackie. And joining Gilpin in the cast for Mrs. Davis is the one and only Margot Martindale, whose versatility and acting chops always elevate every project she's in.
Like stars in the galaxy. What are we? What do we stand for?
Finally, and sadly, another season of The Mandalorian is coming to a close with the season finale episode this week. Following 2 certified fresh seasons, this 3rd installment is also certified fresh on the tomato meter, with critics once again singing the show's praises. Another reason this finale is a must-see is that the rotating carousel of bomb directors stopped on Rick Famuyiwa for the final episode, who has been behind some of the most action-packed episodes of the series this far. And, as if you really need another reason to watch, it is worth noting there's a 4th season in development. That's it. That's the list this week. If you don't love it already, you will after you watch one or all of these. Trust us! And be sure to let us and your fellow viewers know in the comments what you did check out, whether it was on this list or not. Remember to check out RottenTomatoes.com for the latest updates on scores and reviews for everything mentioned, as well as the movie and TV world at large. And don't forget to stop by the new RT25 page where we're celebrating 25 years of Rotten Tomatoes in all kinds of ways, including by offering you our brand new card game, putting your mind to the test on 25 years of Tomato Meter scores. That's all for today, Fresh Family. Until next week, stay fresh.